Oh, green heading. Hi, hello, and welcome to the library. I hope that you are doing very, very well today. Hello, Ellie. Hello, Rani, on this very sunny day in here, and kind of like very warm day as well, I think. We had like a very sharp drop of temperatures earlier in the week and also like last week, but right now it's pretty pleasant, to the point where I was like, oh, should I really stream or should I like take a walk outside? I'll do a walk outside maybe after the stream. I don't know yet. Hi. So today we are supposed to play Chants of Sennar a little bit. At the very least, I will be honest, I was napping kind of like 20 minutes before the stream, kind of like finishing my night. And I wanted like to nap for, something like half an hour, maybe an hour. And I ended up like sleeping like for 2 hours. Cancel stream right now. Go outside, touch grass. I'm doing it. I mean, I'm touching grass, pretty often, but like we should, I think we should stream. We're already not streaming, that much in the week. I got my risotto ready to go. Very, very good. I hope that like, what kind of like risotto is it? What are you cooking with the rice? But I do approve like risotto on like a natural basis. What happened today? Oh, I was working like so much this morning, I think. And this was also like patch day for Genshin, so I did pull for Linnea, kind of a building her, but it's this moment where like, oh, the new character comes with like a new zone and like you cannot do all the exploration to pre-farm. So, well, I'm kind of like gate kept for a little bit. Well, time gapped. I should say, Nano is sleeping, by the way. Touching nature by having a window open is the way to go. I mean, the window is just like in front of me. It's just I don't open it because I think it's like a little bit awkward when doing so during a stream. I don't want people to hear me in general, and I think I don't want like noise to kind of like flood inside. But yeah, there's nothing in my risotto, just risotto rice and spices. Well, do you have at least like some cheese? Because it would be weird without. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping as of someone gently rapping at the chamber door. This Amelie, I muttered, miming at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Absolutely crazy. No cheese. Okay, so this is... Wait, would you call that a risotto then? What's the official definition like of a risotto? Because like... I guess you can like just put like broth and it will like achieve like this kind of like nice consistency. But can you really do that like without like mentacare? I guess so, right? Melanie's risotto. I mean, okay, so you have like butter instead, right? Like to kind of like do the mentacare. Illegal. Risotto requires cheese. It's like making breadless pizza. Are you a breadless pizza enjoyer, Ellie? Is that what you're saying to in this chat right now? No butter. I mean, I guess you can call it risotto, but like I would be a little bit like dubious about the finishing touch. You just made rice, Ellie. So true, so true. It is what it is. I think it's okay. I mean, it cannot like taste bad, right? Wait, okay, so I have to ask, like, you know, do you use like broth or was it just like water that you added like to your rice? Because I think like if it's just water, it might be a little bit like, you know, I'm not saying like tasteless, but you know, I don't know. I don't know. Slightly sticky risotto rice. Well, it is what it is. You know, as long as you are enjoying yourself, that's like the most important thing. We do not judge like cooking techniques in here. I had a bouillon cube. Okay, then it's not too bad, right? Like if it was just like plain water, then I would have been a bit worried even. On like another note, YouTube has decided, because we are in April, to like feed me a lot of like Yola in April content, music, soundtrack, and I've been like passively like dying from that, I think. I made risotto by frying some rice with chicken, peas, and soy sauce. I mean, surely soy sauce is like kind of like a delightful addition at the end of like, okay. I mean, I remember when I was young, it's not risotto, right? But I remember that like I would kind of like eat like a rice dish that was like cooked a little bit like between a risotto and a porridge, I think. And you add like not soy sauce, but it's becoming like very like trendy right now, but you would use wait, let me show you. I think it will be easier, but I need to do that. Okay, so, well, we have that, but don't worry about it. We do have this, and I'm pretty sure like it's now like very easily found like in other places. But like, you know, sauce magie, which is kind of like a very like umami concentrated like sauce in general. It just doesn't. It feels like a little bit more, I don't know, deep than like soy sauce. Didn't Magie rebrand? I mean, I don't know. You know, it's a French thing, so I know that like it was so well liked in Asia that like family, friends, and stuff, and other people, they came like to France just to eat that, well, to buy that, and they would like put the sauce in, you know, literally safes, because it was like so precious that like they did not want people like to steal like this sauce back in the days. I think nowadays like this is kind of like extending everywhere, but like I haven't heard about like any type of like rebranding or anything like that. I don't know. But I used to have like specifically like this one and just like adding a few drop on like, you know, uh porridge rice, or even like you could call that like risotto, and this was like so good. It's cause it's so good. What do you mean? Even if it kills you in you know 20 years, at least you're eating something very good. What's the ingredient list? Has been a very well-known brand. I mean, it is like, what type of like, is it French? I was always like running with the assumption that like it was of, it's a German brand. I'm literally cooked. Oh, Switzerland. Okay. So I guess that's why like I saw things like written like in French and I was like, yeah, it feels like natural and probably it's French, right? Wait, but mousseline is like another thing, right? No, because like mousseline is also like Nestle, I think. Because when you say like mousseline in France, this is like the that's what we're thinking about, right? And mousseline was like a sub brand of Magie. Like that's the kind of like mashed potatoes that like you would have for people that are too lazy to do it themselves. So you had like those like pre-made like packs that you could use, and you just had to add like some water and some butter, and it's like it's literally done. I know that like mousseline is kind of like a big thing in France. Like a lot of people have grown up eating mousseline. This was never really my case. Like we always like did like mashed potatoes or puree by hand. But yeah, and this is like a sub brand of like Magie or Maggie, whatever you want to pronounce it. Pre-made mashed potato is criminal. This is kind of like this is like insane. Like the concept is insane because I don't think like that making mashed potatoes by hand is very hard, but it's surprisingly like it stays surprisingly nice. You DM me something. Let me check. Ah, I see. Magie puree is now mousseline, new name, same formula. So I think that like for you, like in Spain, this was called like Magie puree. But no, they have changed to mousseline, which is like the brand that we had like in at least in France, like for a very long time. Just because maybe mousseline has become like a very like famous as a name, as a brand name, right? Like again in France, like if you say mousseline, people will think about like this immediately. These brands are so foreign to me. This is a bit surprising, right? Like to have this moment where, oh, this is like a very Western Europe type of like discussion. But like everyone knows Magie, but nobody has ever heard of mousseline, so it feels weird. Yeah, I guess like for you, it's like a weird rebrand. I do agree with that. Like for me, it seems like very normal, but because I grew up with like mousseline, you know, it has been a thing since before I was born, so it feels more like unified packages and distribute everywhere. I think so. You might be right here. You might be right. But yeah, so Magie is doing like a lot of things for you know. I wanted to find like the ingredient list. To help in the kitchen, and let me try to. I'm forced to use this. I mean, like I don't see how cursed like it particularly is, to be fair. Like you have some, you know, flavorings, which is like wheat protein in a very like broad way, water, salt, taste enhancers, MSG. I don't know how you say that like in English. Well, disodium monosinate, which like is kind of like also I mean, this is just like MSG plus like, you know, what you found in chips, right? That like the coating for chips that makes it like very like umami and addictive. Sugar, and that's basically it. And like some, you know, aromas, flavors, whatever. And it's basically just like soy sauce, but like with a little bit more depth. I think it's just that like it's a very broad descriptor here. So the coating for microchips, don't, if you are listening to this stream, do not lick your microchips, and I am not responsible for any accident happening in your household. Just the umami cheat code. Yeah, it's like, it's stupid. Like you just like add a few drop like on top of like, even like whatever, something that is like super, you know, blend, and it becomes like very good. This is as weird to me as Dr. Oetker's flan powder mix. What the heck? I love soaking my Switch games in sauce to let the flavoring soak. Okay, I think I've seen like things like that, but I never tried, so I cannot like, I don't have an opinion on like how cursed, you know, the end result is. Non-Scandinavian chips or hellish, I can't. I mean, like, there's a reason why I don't eat chips like a lot, because I think it's a little bit like, why would you eat that, right? And if you want to make like chips, kind of like my way of like enjoying like chips is to make like banana chips. And then my life, you know, is perfect. I need to do some, I think, but like I think like it's better when like doing a good quantity of like chips. It doesn't like, it's not something you do just like for one snack, right? Anyway, we're really back into like into food discussions. That's absolutely crazy. I was thinking though, it has like absolutely no relationship to what I said before, but Lays, how about you lay down in a coffin and get sunk 6 feet under the surface? You know what? +2. I think like a brand that I like, but that is also like super expensive, and I haven't had them like in a very long time, is how they called like chips. Isn't it Tyrol? Miyabi and food, Yabi, so true. No, but like the emotes, Suntiem, don't worry about it. Like this is a brand that I like quite a lot, but it's also like very expensive, so I don't like, I just do not have them. Like last time, I think it was like years ago. But I remember really liking Tyrolls as a brand. I need to try like chips coming from like other countries. I've seen like a brand of like Spanish chips that was like, people said it was like really good, but like I can't remember which one it was. One for any moment, please disregard. Chips. I just can't regulate myself when eating snacks. Suddenly I eat a bag of chips in one go and start questioning my life choices. But this is the thing, right? Like there's a sort of like addiction the moment like you start like a bag of chips. It's impossible to like let down. Isn't Tyrell an antagonist in the hit show, Mr. Robot? Okay, we need to go to another topic because this is getting out of hand. Okay, so I just wanted to say I had like an idea maybe for next week because I think it was funny like reading things like a journal, but I also want to like read text, like literary text. And I was thinking that like maybe we could do like a stream where I take like a literary excerpt, maybe famous, maybe not, and we're reading it and we're kind of like trying to comment it like on, you know, in 2 hours or so. Like kind of like explaining the text itself and also like explaining the context around the text and then kind of like doing a formal commentary of like the section. I was thinking about that, but I need to find like an interesting like text to study like in on stream, I mean. That's why I like non-addictive food. My cooking isn't addictive. The snacks are too good over here. I think this is like the thing with snacks. I had like a little pack of candies, you know, those like fizzy sour candies, and I was like, oh, I cannot stop like eating them. It's bad, and it's especially bad because it's sour and I know. Good Spanish chip brands, Torres, Espinalia. Let's check. I'm not sure. Oh, this was yeah. This is this one. This is the one I saw. Yeah. So, what's your opinion on this? Like, were people like correct in saying that like it's a good brand of like of chips, or were they lying, spreading misinformation on the internet? I can never overeat because I get full with like 4 chips. That's crazy. I mean, it does look good. Like just like the picture here, I think like it does look good. I think both are good. I need to find them. Like if I can find them, like I need to try them. Oh, so they're just like a snack brand or whatever, right? It's more of an anchovies brand, I see. What the heck is that? What do we mean paprika kick? There's no kick in paprika. How would you rate like Kim's then? Sigrid. I like those type of like chips, I will say, because they are very crunchy with their shape. But yeah. Then made some chips to eat with anchovies, and the chips were very good. I think this is like such an interesting thing, like for me. It's like, oh, a brand kind of like going into like a secondary product because it is a foil to their first like product, but like the secondary product is just very good. I'm not sending Swedish chips names, I will relapse. So true. That's crazy work. But I think like chips are just like such a trap. Like I should not like eat chips. I think it's too crazy. I mean, this packet looks kind of like illegal, to be fair. Every time I've been abroad in Europe, I've seen ketchup flavored chips. Like I've never seen that. I've never seen that. Like I've seen like some crazy. Like what is like very disgusting for me is like the cheeseburger like chips. Like why would you even like do something like this? French, by the way. Christmas chips with mushroom flavoring are so good. What is she talking about? I mean, I can see the vision, right? Wait, what the heck? I can see the vision because it's kind of like, yeah, those like, I guess this is what you're talking about, right? And it's like, why? It just looks so good in general, so +2. I mean, mushroom flavoring is literally umami, so... Tikka masala flavored Doritos, oh my god. Dill and pickle chips can be banger, to be honest. I think it really depends of like on the balance of like flavors. I think that like a lot of the time when you get like very like, you know, disgusting brand like Lay's, they just go like so hard on like the flavoring, when what you actually want to taste is just like, and I think it's kind of like it you can feel it just like from the package. What you want to eat is like, and what you want to feel first is like the potatoes. It's just like a tiny touch like of flavoring, and that's how you make like good chips. But some brands are just crazy. I literally have a bag of these Doritos at home right now. Why? Let me try to find like, I mean, why not? I just don't get like Doritos in general, I think, but that might be just me. Like, I think they're all tasty, really. I feel like, very naively speaking, I would have told you that like it has to be like super overpowering, right? Like the flavoring, but I don't know. Better brand from Aldi. Oh, I see. But also like, again, I think we just need to avoid like the crazy, like, you know, corporate brands like Lay's and stuff. And there are some very good chips in you know in there, but alas, it was much harder before the pandemic. Now stacks are literally 120% the price compared to like, well, I mean inflation, right? It's kind of like the thing. I think like snacking nowadays feels like very weird. And if I ever snack, it's mostly like, oh, I have some bread and I don't know, I can like, you know, put some butter and some jam. Or I'm literally baking something for myself. But like, I think that if I'm not doing that, it feels like so expensive to kind of like buy things to snack on. The Cheetos were the same flavoring underneath. I can't. Oh, true. The bread, I mean, in a very like weird way, it feels like more healthy. The picture that you sent, like that you sent me, Rani. I think also because like the chips actually feel like way thinner, and I think like that makes sense for me. Ultimate snack is just eating cheese. You are so real, though. You are so real. The problem is that I don't really have like cheese that like I would prefer eating alone. Like most of the cheeses that like I buy or like things I kind of like want to eat with some bread on the side. But I get it. Like I remember that like we had like very industrial like cheese that was kind of like meant to be eaten like alone. And I think one of the big one in France was Caprice des Dieux, which is like a pseudo, you know, cheese. It was mostly like cream inside and then like a sort of, you know, very like pseudo brie or like camembert crust or skin like on top, well, around it. And that was like, it's weirdly nostalgic for me. I don't think it tastes good. It's mostly cream, right? It's just like slightly salty and stuff. But it feels like very cheap brie that you can just eat like that. But like good brie, I would never like really eat it on its own, I think. I think it's always good with like a little bit of bread, but very like industrial brie. I think it looks like so clean that like I'm like, yeah, you can eat that on you know, alone, just because there's no flavor here. So you're just here for the texture of like and the cream inside. A good spring snack is fresh fun needle of fun sprouts. I remember when a wheel of brie would be an entire wheel of brie. Wait, because like for me, this is not like the usual size of like a brie wheel, right? Like I don't have like a good picture of it, but like for me, brie is like a very, very like large wheel that like you just cannot, like this is like a wheel of brie for me. This is like, 3 kilos. I found that the stores downstairs sells pre-cooked nacho meat like pulled pork, and grabbing some nacho with cheese, bean and some guac feels like a very complete meal that you can do in like 2 minutes. I think like nacho is just like very like, I don't want to say like underrated because I think like everybody knows that it's so, good. But I do agree that like it's a very complete thing that you can do like very quickly. Like nacho bars and stuff, like I see the vision. I will even say that I know there's a trend is kind of like doing a pseudo nacho thingy, but like with like Dorito bags. And you just bring your like, whatever like sort of like chips that you want. And you go to like those like specific like restaurants and places, and they will just like add some like, meat and vegetables on top. And you would have like an interesting meal. And it's like, okay, you need to come with your thing. And I know that's a big trend, especially like in Paris. And I guess like in other places, other big places, mostly America as well. But it makes sense for me because it's just like, I don't know, it just makes sense. But like +2 to like nacho bar and stuff. I really like the dry and cheap brie. I have a memory of eating a little brie during the Swedish election, and I've never tasted anything like this since. I think it's kind of like the thing, right? It's like, it's just a not good thing. It's like completely industrial and stuff, but like it scratched that very specific like itch, and nothing that is like more, I guess, of higher quality kind of like hit the same way. But also Lidl is just like a little bit like too good at like what they do. I don't know like how they manage to have like products that feel like so good when it's so cheap. Danish smelly cheeses are amazing. For example, we are back into like the Nordic cheese game, I think. Is it a smelly cheese? I'm surprised that like you like that it would be like smelly, but I trust you. I trust you. Oh, so you have like different degrees of like fermentation, right? So that's why you have like some thing that feels like way softer than traditionally paired with some rings of raw onion and a slice of meat as pick on a slice of bread for an open face sandwich. That's crazy. Wikipedia taking the price for the worst picture of Danish bread. It's really not selling Danish food, right? Like, I think we have been on Wikipedia for, quite a while when speaking about like Danish food and every time it's like a little bit cooked. I'm afraid. Okay, wait, we need to take like this, I think. And I'll put like that again, but... I just don't find any picture. What is happening in here? We find like the package, but like not a slice of... Just the mature cheese. Could keep it that way. I mean, it's cheese. It cannot be bad, right? Like, But yeah, why are we talking about this? Like, that's crazy work. It's like when you get some scandal or food compare picture that you know it will lose, even if it's a good meal, just because the bad quality of the image. So true. But also, like, you have like bad pictures and like bad thing, right? I'm still thinking about like the carbonized like sausage roll from the other day, and I'm like, what are we even doing? It's still haunting my dreams, you know? Okay, we need to play the game because like if we don't, then we'll never be, you know, we'll never finish like Chants of Sennar and we'll be here for 3 million years. So we can do like a doll at the end, like if you want. We can do like a food doll at the end. Let's play a little bit. Scrundle is English food is still bad the game, to be honest. I don't know why they have like such a fixation on like English food, to be fair. Is that because they're ripping like kind of like pictures they can find for free on the internet? And it's mostly like pictures of, you know, food like taken at a stadium or something like that? I don't know what is wrong. Because I don't think like that British food is completely cooked, but still, scramble is football food. Okay, I mean there were like some things that didn't feel like football food, but I guess that you're right. Stadium food, true. So yeah, we wanted to, I don't know, do things in here. Oh my god, I can't remember. It has been too long. I have no memories of like the glyphs. Well, just trust then, right? Plural, there's like, a plural warrior. Yes, our plural is kind of like our segm that is just a semantic symbol, right? Wait. We don't know. We just don't know yet. We can continue to explore a little bit. English food is overcooked. I mean, it's often the case, to be fair. Mushy pea slurped on kidney pies with potatoes. Lizard. Isn't Scrandle by definition a bad food guesser? Kind of like. You might be right. I mean, this is kind of like what they will call like a boys' dinner, right? It's kind of like a trend of the internet that I never completely understood, like this idea of like boys' dinner and like girls' dinner, because like it just looks like slop anyway, like for me. The warrior carries a weapon. This is true. Warrior do not. It can be fear, but like it's also like on top of something. So do not. The picture is like the oops. The iconography is like a little bit weird. Like do not fear death can work. I don't know. We'll leave at that for now. Picking up an assignment again after the weekend. POV, so true. I can't, you know, I'm good. I'm glad I'm not in school anymore. Boys' dinner is bad, low effort slop. Girls' dinner is creative snacking. Is that true? Like if you put like some okay, so if you have like some, let's say, slices of bread, grapes and cheese, you would call that like girl dinner, right? Or am I mistaken? So this can be like instrument or music. But also it is like looking up, like the triangle is facing up, but I'm not sure like if it means something in particular. We don't have like another thing that is similar, so We know that if like there's a sort of like triangle pointing down, then it's a verb. Or at least like an arrow pointing down, but this looks a little bit like this. But I'm not sure we can like derive anything from that for now. I mean, it has to be a noun to some extent, right? It can be a concept. I don't know. We just don't know yet. Banjo. I mean, the kind of like the thing is also looking like a you know, string instrument. And if you only ate the bread slice, it would be boy dinner. So true, especially if like. Wait, you have again like the symbol here, but like I don't know what it is. Wait, it cannot be a verb then. It cannot be a verb. So I guess we need to find like also a musical instrument to kind of disguise ourselves at like chosen ones or whatever, right? So we'll be back after a break. We need to continue to explore. We don't know what this is. Love bottle. Do we have something similar? I'm trying to check like the syntax of things. Like adjectives are quite like broad in terms of it sound. Where's my warrior? I don't know if it's like the name of like a profession or something referring to like a human being. Love bottle. It can be a lot of things, right? Ah, there's someone inside. Well. We'll see that later. I fear that like we're missing things. Okay, so we need to explore more. This feels like the end, like the last section of like this chapter is kind of like up those stairs in here, but we just don't have any hints. We need to continue exploring like from the plaza, but maybe like to the south. And name that symbol Boris. Boris Johnson loves bottle. You know what? It sounds pretty coherent. So did you finish this chapter like while playing this game? Well, we need to like understand what the impure ones await death, plural impure, wait death. Plural wait, I don't know. We're missing something critical in here. Wait, you're... Oh. What amount of backtracking do I need to do? Like, wait, I can't go there. You're at the end of the next zone. I see. Can I talk to you? You all say the same thing. Wait bottle. It can be prisoner, to be fair, also. I'll say prisoner man for now. It's probably like referring to the person like inside anyway, so... And they were joking, so... I solved the bell puzzle by guessing the symbol based on the shape, and it was by mistake because I left almost as you're right now with the dictionary almost empty. What the heck? I mean, I know there's a boat, but like we need to find like what a boat is. What the heck? Because I felt that we were only like at the middle of the chapter, but I guess you can brute force like certain puzzles, right? Huh. So this is a seal for like a... That might be like a status, a profession. Okay, we lack a lot of things. Do I consider that like it feels like sun, right? If this is sun, this could be moon. If we go by like... like our classical representation, I think also you have like an example of that just here, so it might be here. More of a good guess. I feel like I can't guess yet what things are, but maybe I'm mistaken. Can I look inside or not? I can, but it serves like no purpose, I fear. Is can be used in Swedish as a suffix to make a noun verb adjective sound like a name that describes an individual exerting the essence of the original word. For example, Boris could be Bo plus N, which would be a boring person. What the heck? It started like very like scholarly, and then, you know, it finished in a very like Ellie way. Like you did right now. This could be right or not, but if it's right, you solve the puzzle with it and you kind of skipped something. Yeah, it's true. I've heard also that like there are like encompassing puzzles that you need to solve to get like the true ending, but people are like, the true ending is kind of like sucks, so maybe we won't do it. Please disregard. Lay down your weapon. What is the neutral ending like? What's the requirement? I guess this is just... Wait, I need to lay down my weapon. I guess this is just like finishing the game, like... without doing like the puzzles of like the inter-tribes translation. I'm stuck. I just want to go, please. Just vibe check the guards. That's crazy. Let me go, let me go. I don't know. To be fair, it's also like, it has been like, what, 2 weeks since we played this game, so I just can't remember, you know. Help me, step warrior. I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Why are they just like... I understand it's a game, right? But like... what are they doing? Just making like... you know, rounds? But he has a paper as well, like what the heck? Oh wait, I need to stay with you. We need to take a box for like whatever reason. Carry the bottle. Carry the little crate. I'll carry the little crate as well. Heavy chainmail too. Yeah, and chainmail is like particularly heavy, right? Like you would prefer like having a plate armor, I think, than a chainmail. In general. If we speak in terms of like how things are waiting like on you. I can tell you what you may have forgotten. Huh. We'll see then. For now it's like, you know, we're just doing things. Or both. I mean, you can wear both, but like, I think that like the marginal gain from it is kind of like limited, right? Oh wait, I need to push the trolley. I'm zooming. Well, I can go there. But I'm weaponless. Holy heck. Wait, we are just like conquerors here. What the heck? Oh, so it might be stars, right? But it doesn't make sense. Like they're waiting. Warriors are waiting for the chosen ones. Now this is a descriptor, right? So that might be a descriptor for like the tower, maybe. But that doesn't make sense in the syntax of the sentence. Like warriors are waiting for... Plural warrior? This is build, something like this. That might be tower then. But there's still like this problem here. That might be God, but like it's weird. Duty, the impure ones. Yeah, it felt adverbial because we already have like a verb and a subject and an object. I do agree. There's a calc on the diminishing returns on wearing more armor compared to movement ability on the medieval warrior wiki. This is literally like, you know, TTRPG, like insane TTRPG like talk, to be fair. It's like, well, I'm playing, you know, with like encumbrance rules and like I need to like calc if it's like a good increase on my AC or whatever. I still don't know what this could be. Okay, so we have the symbols in here. Do we have like hints about like what to do with them? That's a bit crazy, like there's literally nothing I can do here. It looks like a vault almost, so... The music is really vibing. What? I'm missing an item? It is what it is. Oh! So this is my teleportation point or whatever. So you need to solve all of those, like to do the... To unlock like the real ending, the true ending, I think. That's what you need to solve. Oh, my hands are full. Wait, because it moves like the central section of the room above, right? Yes. Oh, and I am making... Wait, that's what I'm supposed to do? What the heck? Okay. That might be harder, though. Wait. We have a lot of things that like... What the heck? That could be... It was like so... in so many different places. Yeah? Wait. Did we have like... Is this God? Is this one God? It feels weird. No, it cannot be God, right? Like... Because they could be like they're waiting for the chosen ones by God, the one chosen by God. But also like you don't have anything that is like marking the passive or agent state of like... I did the same in Solid without knowing. Shout, scream? It could be also be a verb, true. It could be an action. But like we don't have like... This is the only action that we have, right? This is the only verb that we have. And this was really much like when you had like soldiers kind of like building like something with like bricks. So I don't see how it would even match that. I think what this feels like problematic for me is that like we still do not know what this could be. And this is entrance, I guess, but like maybe this means like entrance. A bit unclear. I mean, we have like treasures though here. So that might... Okay, so that might be treasure. Wait, but that doesn't mean anything, right? No, okay, maybe it makes sense. Let's say it's treasure. I don't know what like they mean by that, like if it's like entrance or not. Let's just try this. So this is correct. This is correct. Oh, so it's cool. But cool as like a verb then? But it doesn't follow exactly the... I guess it... I don't... It's weird. Or is it cool like as a noun? So fortress instead of tower, I guess it's okay, treasure. And cool feels weird here. Because it means that the sentence is like, warriors wait the call of the chosen one? Or is that like a double like object with like they're waiting and calling like the chosen one? You know what? We just don't know. Okay. Wouldn't it be silly to one day start speaking directly and with intention? What is she talking about? Eh? Wait, we are back into like we are back to... Wait. Where is help? Is that a translation then? We might be in another like translation moment. Search and help. So you're... What is this? Do we say it's just like the name of a... Okay, how do you make like this connection though? Like I think it's like very wild because you literally have like no information like to guess that it's a scientist. The scientist search and the stars. There are things with the stars, right? So I'm a little bit like dubious on like the progression of like this particular puzzle, but I still don't know what purpose like this serves though. I think you never guess that it's scientist, but you match the symbol and the puzzle tells you. But it's weird, right? Like I think it's like kind of like a... Can I just go out? Am I stuck in here? Okay, so we want to maybe like search like a particular like item, but I just don't know what I want, so... I recognize it at first glance, but I won't tell you the puzzle. Maybe we have seen that like somewhere and like because I guess they were like asking, they were showing like those like pages as soon as like you get all the symbols. Wait, that's not true, right? But we know that like this is also like this is a profession, so probably this is also like a status. You have seen what you need today. Did I now? Wait, yes, we need like the... No, I was thinking that we needed like the gear for like the... Wait, this is it, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is this, right? Or am I insane? 1, 2, 3. I mean 4 technically. Okay. So now I go here and I should be able to take that. And surely this is like the thing for... I literally don't understand. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the perspective was a bit weird, I guess. Okay, so I can take that for... when we are backtracking. Yeah, you count gaps, not lines. I think the perspective was a bit weird because I thought like that the thing was kind of like lined up with well, the lines and not the gaps. Ah, okay, so we are back in here. Very good. And I can take a sword again, I guess. So let's go back to... Wait, am I lost already? Was that... That was on the left, right? I can't remember. Where's my map? I cannot play games without a map. We need maps in Dark Souls. Telescope is this way, yes. Correct. Okay, so now I can watch the stars. Ah. Are you taking like a drawing of that or not? Yes, okay. So this is the puzzle for the bells, right? Because you are like mapping those things. Oh, okay, so it meant that like the piece was in the treasure vault. I understand now. Okay, but can I actually... Like, I guess that we need a bottle to some extent, maybe? It feels weird. Do I have like enough to solve like the... Did you find a way to get into the prisoner man room? I think that's like the problem, right? Like, I'm thinking that like we need a bottle for that. So we could like try to steal a bottle, but I just don't think it's like something we can do like with all the guards below. But I'm just lacking like too much. No, wait, like we can like get bottles from here, right? It's so weird that everything is clean and not dirty, but there's nobody around cleaning even at night. Maybe they're cleaning by day. Okay, so here we can like try to steal a bottle, right? We're backtracking. I remember this area from last time. So can we actually go here? Okay, so we have a bottle. What type of like, what do you think they are like in the bottles though? For them like to be like carried so, you know, carefully. Very funny how sometimes like the game is it's a very silent game as well. You have like music from time to time, but I think most of the time like the game is also like very quiet. Just hearing the wind, which is like very funny. Snaps. That's crazy. That would be crazy. Being brainwashed by society. Clearly sweeping the floors by day is an option. I mean, this is kind of the thing, right? It's like, I don't understand why people that are like cleaning things have to be like invisible. Like they can clean by day and have like normal like day schedule, and that's okay. Like it's, you will not die by seeing someone like cleaning things in front of you. Chardonnay. Well, that's certainly an upgrade compared to schnapps, but wait, do you need 2 bottles? You piece? Grizzling. Did we really need like 2 bottles? I'm losing my mind. I think this is kind of like the problem here. It's like there's some kind of like hierarchy or whatever, but also it's like you have like multiple bells per... I'm not sure I have like what's needed to solve that. Or at least I don't understand. I mean, we can try also one combination and kind of like see what it does, right? Okay. Ah. I just need to change the zone. My bad then. Wait, what? She's just drinking now. If you work at a hospital, you see cleaning staff all the time. I mean, you don't have a choice, right? Call of Duty, no one would know. What the heck? So much yapping. Okay, so we need to map like those things to... You are probably the balance. Wait. So scales, right? You have to be instrument. I think we are pretty okay with that. You have to be the key. And you're probably the boat with your Latin sail. So music, key, scale, boat. Calling the moon, calling the sun. So I guess that like we can change things by doing this. Call of Duty. Cash on delivery is crazy. I guess that's the last one that we want to do, right? So Call of the Chosen One. Okay, so that's what they were saying. They just don't have like anything to like mark the noun complement in this like language. But we probably want to do this. Like, are you at least like taking notes? Yes, thank you. So wait. So you're sun and moon, right? And I guess we want to find like coal. Wait, but coal is already, what the heck? Is it bell? Or the one calling? Okay, so you're like kind of like the man in charge, like the bellman. Okay. Okay, my bro is just like drinking. Good for you. Oh wait, you have not like taken like notes on the, oh my goddess. Boris Bergman. Scale, music, keyboard key. Very like a Zelda-esque moment. Oh, you're repeating ad infinitum. Oh, he went. He just disappeared. Da da. Funny moment. Chosen ones. Okay, so we can finally go here. And that's our last glyph. Music, build, something. What the heck? So you're build, I guess. Are they building? What are they doing here? What? I don't understand, like, what those, like, things really, like. I think, like, the drawings are, like, the least descriptive of all time. Fear. Build. What's that? Isn't that supposed to be music? Oh, maybe that's music and maybe that's instrument, right? Okay, that makes sense. That's the tool. Fear, may create, okay. So I just grabbed the bottle, found the book, and without going to the treasure room, I just guessed the symbol from each bell and finished the zone. Yeah, I guess because like they are strictly related to that. To be fair, I don't really understand like what was the point of like this. Because the symbols are already like you literally find this like in the books and they're relating like to the puzzle of the bells, but like you don't need to like get this information from the stars. It serves no purpose. Ominous air. Music is ominous air in a way, right? I guess we never had like the conclusion like for that for some reason, but like we kind of like know what it means, so like at the same time, who cares? I think you need to go back on the treasury to force the page note on the bell symbols. Well, too late. Ah! The garden. Be ready. Be ready for what? Next zone is pretty. It looks like nice. It gives like I don't know what type of like vibes it gives me, but okay. So oh, very very interesting. Oh wait, this is the impure one. No, what the heck? Okay, so there's a question immediately. It's like, do we read like left to right or not? The chosen ones pass. I will be honest, like, because those things are kind of like at the beginning and at the end. Warrior do not pass. So I'm thinking that like this is like the negation symbol. And you kind of like have to put like the sentence like in between to kind of like say. So the verb, wait. This might be the mark of plural. And you have to be the verb. So it's a verb first and like subject after, right? I will put to pass because it's a little bit weird. Yeah, sorry. You don't need to get this information from the stars. It's useless. Debating astrology, so true. You're not matching the correct phrase. There's two and two. It's like, but does negation, yeah. No, I agree with you. Yeah. That's why I was like doing, I think there's a little bit of a delay, but that's why like I went back like to kind of like verify like what I was saying. Because at first I wanted to say that like it's just something that like you would put like to start like a sentence and start and end a sentence, but it's mostly for negation, right? So we know that like this one means like chosen ones, and this one means warriors. So that feels like closer to like what we should like this feels like very logical. So okay. So I guess that like we are kind of cooked because we have our weapon, right? Are we being introduced to propositional logic here? I guess so. And I think it makes like the game quite interesting to some extent. Oh wait, no, I'm not a warrior anymore. I discarded anything. So I'm fine. I can be here. Ooh, this gives like a Aria vibe actually. Aria the animation. Feels also very like Pure Land, in a sense. The Peace Lake. I mean, at least it's healthy color for, you know, urine, I will say. Thank you. Thank you, Sigrid. Pure Land mentioned. It's just lemonade. Whoa. So that might be another modifier. That might be a question. That might be something else. We just don't know. Namo Amida Butsu. Wait, so is the point like put on subscript marking like a verb or not? We just don't know. Warriors, da, 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 da. That could be, I want to say like a question symbol. Because why not? But it's hard to really say. That could just be hello, by the way. Namu Abidabutsu for 8 years on this channel, 8 life cycles. Thank you very much, Sky, and I hope that you are doing very, very good. As we are exploring like the Pure Land right here. Not to pass the warrior. He's crazy. Not warrior. That could be... Oh, we lack two things. I think we're lacking too much to make like assumption and like what they are saying. This script is so pretty. Yeah, it feels like it's like very similar to Arabic to some extent, but also like there's like more distance between the letters. This is not like cursive. I find like Arabic to be like such a pretty script and language actually. Okay, so literally like 1 million like things. So if it's crossing like the line, I guess that like it's probably a noun, right? I want to believe that like the superscript is like the mark for a verb, but it's maybe a quick assumption to make. And they're like symbols without like subscript and that are not touching the line. And well, we just don't know. We need like to find more information. Unfortunately, that's the problem. Like speaking with people is just not good enough, right? I don't know what type of like black magic you are trying to do, but like we'll be back later. This conversation is so funny once you translate it. You would never understand. Devangari, like, I guess so. You're very true in here. Okay. 8 picoseconds per square kilometer polarization with dispersion is crazy. What are we talking about even? Chosen one. Okay, so that's like we keep like seeing this verb again. Okay, you need an apple to like do your thing, right? Like for me to actually see like a visual representation of what is happening. Wait, do I need to bribe like the entirety of like... Chosen one? I don't understand like the syntax of like... I don't know why this like monkey noise kind of like scratched an itch. So you're just like socialites, all of you. What are you doing? Was that wine? Unfortunately, they are not commenting on that, what they're doing, so it is what it is. Can I like squeeze with you like inside the building? Bribe the monkey. Yeah, we need to bribe the monkey. Ha. Wait, are they drinking like the lemonade piece? Whoa. I sought you, you found me. That's crazy. Okay, so we have the verb here at the end, right? So this is like search. Who search? And this is like to find. The problem is that like now we need to decide in what like order we put like the subject. Is the subject coming first or not? Is it like SOV or OSV, which would be like very weird, but like why not? Piss sipping. If everything smells like piss, does anything even smell? I mean, this is a very interesting question about like the history of like, you know, colors, the history of like light, the history of like smell, where it's mostly something that is like context dependent. So I let you answer the question yourself. We'll do the crazy assumption that like, wait, can I maybe? I want to say very weirdly that like they don't follow. Well, this is me or you. We can like put like two of them, but I want to say this is me because like it's linked to the I guess this character here is kind of like person, right? And there's one like going towards the character and the other one like away, which might be first and second person. So this I want to be it's you or me. But we need like to confirm that like on a discussion or whatever. Well, we'll confirm that like immediately, I guess. So seek, want, find. I think I want to believe that it's okay. So actually they do put their subject like in the middle. Which made sense, I guess, with like this sentence. Huh. I don't understand why the verb was in the first position like earlier. Myself, you, I search, you, me, I search. Don't worry about it. Give me a Danish cheese and I'll show you the world of olfactory brilliance. What is happening in this chat? Okay, so we confirm that like they put the object first. That's crazy. Me, you found. Okay, let's activate like this little thingy here. My chat is crazy. My chat is completely crazy. Help. Oh, you're not connected to the network. Very sad. Wait, we can go here. Instruments, maybe? So you might be objects then. Instrument, plural. I want to say that like, so this is a verb because it has like a superscript point. You are probably objects. And if you're crossing the line, you're noun. This like, I think are special words that are, I don't know. But okay, I can vibe with that for now. Ah. So we know that this is instrument. Oh, there's like comedy and like... The problem is that like, it's probably something that we saw like above, but I just can't remember. We need to go back like above to see like those sentences again. Mimi, big boy, you silly frog. What is happening in this chat, please? Pinocchio is a Chris-like figure undergoing a journey towards salvation. I mean, yes. It's not wrong. You have not solved the first page, did I? Oh no, I did not. True. Those are verbs, right? But like I need to see them in context again, like to kind of like guess. We'll be back with like, oops. We'll be back with the verbs like a bit later. Everybody's just chilling. I think the game is better without like the whole, oh, under script point. Maybe for locations. I think the stealth mechanic is clearly like something not very needed in this game. Wait, That was the second? No, I did. Did I? I think I... There's this page that we haven't sold, obviously. But like this one, it's the on... What? Did I miss something? Me. What are they saying? It could be I. It could be... You seek... And this is the object. Are they talking about the piece? Wait, the symbols are not correct. My bad. We will be back then. Plural. Wait, I did... no, okay. I just like... Wait, this is... What the heck? Plural. Warrior. Pass. Oh, my bad. My bad. I made a little bit of a mistake, but like the actual, notes that we had taken were correct. I don't know what it can be. It can be like a liquid, it can be water, it can be, piece, whatever. There's a symbol here, but probably it's a location. But I don't know. We might need more. Did you look? We looked at it. We'll be back later. Is that a direction? Towards? Can be a lot of different things. Peace you seek? That's crazy work. Are we just stealing like items now? That's free real estate? This is mine. All those things are mine now. I mean, I guess this is literally hammer, right? How do you call that in English already? Pliers? Pliers or like I mean, it doesn't really exist like in a singular form, right? So... Bec du Corvin. Wait. How the... Did we already have like the thing for this? This feels like unfair to do that when... Like one of them is probably like so, but... But did I drop the... Okay, you can only take one at a time. Do we need to actually like put them back here? It makes no sense. No, it makes no sense. Why would I need to like put that back in there? A catastrophically class metal tongue. You just need to decline C to past tense and assign the symbol. What? Oh yeah, you were translating what she was saying, right? Like to some extent. In this slang right now. I'm pretty, yeah, like happy with the fact that like it's a question symbol. No, but that makes no sense though. My water, my water. What is this though, like? No, wait, she's talking about like... She's talking about like... Wait. 2 minutes. She's talking about like this, right? That has fallen, but what is this actually? My coin, my... So she's talking about like something else, but we just don't know what it is. It might be coin, it might be pearls, it might be something. We just don't know yet. This is just the practice for when we create the language of the inverted ziggurat. My chat is crazy, trying to like invent their own language. To be fair, if you can actually come up with your own language, I would be, you know, genuinely impressed. That could be a lot of different things, though. Wait, let's go back down and try to like get like... There's a dude fixing a boat upstairs. Maybe you can take the tool and they will tell you what they need. Mayhap, let's just do that. So if we can like get like the thing... Oh, it's from the other side. I wanted to say that like it's sewers, but like I'm maybe not sure. Okay, so... Well, for now, we'll take the boat and we'll see where it leads. My chat is crazy. Okay, so I guess this is have, right? This is probably have to have. Yeah, take the hammer. Have fun with it. What are you even like striking? The hate on the Danish language is so real. Hello. Oh, thank you. No, hello, you. This is not the first time we see this, but like... Can it be help or did we... Oh, very interesting. It's like... Go... You... Okay, no, okay. So this is like a more in-depth translation, like a more natural translation. But you know what? Let's go. That word is baseballed. What the heck? It is a gratitude phrase. That's what I was like thinking about. Like it might be thank, but also like let me. Because he was using that, right? So it's like I'm giving you, you give gratitude or something like that. It might be gratitude. Very, you know, tentative like gratitude. And here the verb, I can't remember what the verb was. That could be like to give question mark. Can I offer some advice? Me happy. Feel free, as long as it's not like overly like spoilery, feel free to give some advice. Okay, so we can like, you can go back and do the monkeys. We can actually do the monkeys. To give gratitude or not to give gratitude? That is the question. Okay, so we'll do the monkeys after we at least like try to, oh my god, there's so much thing. If we can like try to identify like what those places can be, I would be happy. It could be, I mean, it looks like kind of like a bath, right? So you're adding more pages and symbols that make things harder while you could solve the first areas. It's true that like it's a game that like goes very like step by step. I should like backtrack more. Those drunk people are really drunk. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back to the early zones then. To be fair, we got kind of like sidetracked by getting like into the basement, and we never like explored like everything like up top. The social anxiety of people asking you something and the only thing you can register is you. That's crazy work. Okay. Let's backtrack. I'm still intrigued by the fact that like we have also the solution for so. Wait, let's also look again at like, you can go. Wait, you literally disappeared. Okay, so that's interesting. Wait, to give you gratitude. Okay, that makes sense. So this is like a double like object thingy, right? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Me give you give you to give gratitude, but you is the subject here, right? It has to be the subject. So that can be help. Gratitude. You gave help. I think it's kind of like open-ended here. Depending on how their syntax is. Like if they allow like double objects, I think it's a little bit different. We've got this notion. We're building a big boat to live here for good. Trust me. I'm not sure about that. But I'll nod politely for you. She's still like feeling her, you know, thing of like with... What are they drinking for real? Is this ambrosia? But like ambrosia is also like the lake? Okay, so we can solve like those things. A black and white song. Unfortunately, I was a little bit cooked. Okay, wait. So we know that like there's a whole like music theme here. Chosen ones have instruments. Warrior have weapon. Da-da-da have da-da-da. To feed the monkey. I need to find like something to feed the monkeys though. In the area, okay, we need to. Of not understanding object-subject syntax. Don't worry about it. Hi. Us, da-da-da, da-da-da. Do you have instrument? Can it be make? Actually, to make, to play, if it's music. And I kind of want to believe that that's music. Do you have an instrument? Wait, what are you? Do I need to find like musician? No, this is chosen one, right? Because you have an instrument. Okay, so bards. The bards. Okay. Oh, you didn't? I did not notice. Okay, so sorry. I need to go back. Oh, it's here. Those little things, right? I mean, I know that I could use like, what is it? Is it shift or... What the heck is that? Yeah, it's shift to highlight like objects and stuff. So let's feed the monkeys. She really be feeling that drug. I'm feeling that drug at work while I'm taking the catheter back. I mean, you know, there's blood and there's, well, peace, I guess. There's 1 fruit per monkey. Yeah, we have like 2 fruits. Let's try to be like clever about the things we want to identify. I think this would be good to know. Why am I not making that myself, by the way? What the heck? Is that beauty? I think this is weird. This might be too like. That was weird here. So bards like beauty. Warriors like their weapon. Give. I don't know. Pain? Yeah, the monkey will not let me like use the other thing. I'm not seeking. I don't want to do this one, I think. Because it's monkey job and monkey wants fruit. So true, you know. We need to do... Okay, that could help us. Because we have like an overlap with like the second symbol here. Warrior have weapon. So worker have tool, right? I could go with that. I could vibe with that. Worker, artisan, and we say that like this might be tool or so. Okay. So I can try to go back to here and we'll see like what the text feels like. Why are you leaving like also food on the floor? This is crazy. Warrior. The more we continue, the less I'm convinced about like give. You give help. It's weird. What the heck? It's true. It's true that we can like try to music maybe. And there's something about like art maybe. No. Okay, let's try to explore a bit more to find like the last fruit. Maybe that will like be helpful. What are like things we could like find in here? A fruit maybe? Are you saying interesting things also? I'm really not sure about my translation of give. I think like it's weird and it could be beauty, it could be art, it could be nature, to be fair. Art with a, you know, with a cap, because why not? Bottom left is like signaling at self. I found the image very bad. Oh yeah, okay. Wait, is it self then? I love myself? No, but that doesn't really make sense, right? I mean, it does make sense. Wait, is this mirror? Actually? Because like, I love myself, but that wasn't exactly like the picture that like we saw with a monkey, right? That could be look. No. Let's find a fruit. Let's find a fruit first, and then we can try to think a little bit more. The monkey's neck is moving like a pigeon.
Hey.
Me? No, us? Can it be all? We love beauty. Do you like art? It could be art though. Is this just like to be? Signaling self, but like that doesn't mean like, yeah. Is that like impure or like monster? I just want a fruit, please. Here. Wait, but this is really like something about like self, right? Like music. So this is like comedy, drama. This feels like beauty. I think like beauty works like more like. What is she yapping about? Where is it leading? I'm not seeking. I have found. See? Oh, to become, right? So weapon to have. What the heck? What the heck? What is that supposed to mean? Are we really saying that like those are like idiots because no, very good, very interesting. Yeah, those are really like assholes. The idiot carries a saw, but the bard has an instrument. I'm losing my mind here. Game is based, I'm afraid. What does she mean? Wait. Warriors? Yeah, or idiots. So warriors or idiots. Okay, okay. So I think we are pretty like happy about our deduction here. So this is comedy, right? Okay. So I think we are we're probably done in here. Which censored idiots? What the heck? So we need to go on the other side, right? I still don't know what this can really be, to be fair. It's not exactly a plaza, it's not an agora, so... Let's just go to the other side. Is that like, you know, artists, they're also like in love with themselves that like, you know, they are happy also like, you know, having their city is full of peace? What's the problem in this city? And that other word does have the same origin. Wait, wasn't that like, what do you mean like they censored like idiots? Is that like really something that happened? So those are like locations, right? You might be the tower. Or the sky, I guess. And you should be here, right? Or you could be below, I don't know. It could be the... no, I don't know. We'll come back to that later. You have something enabled. Oh. You were self-censored. Ah, 1 million different... oh my god, too many locations. Do you seek... wait, there's a verb here. Do you seek to da-da-da-da? You need... do you have a mirror? Do you seek... it could be like, you know, enlightenment or being enlightened. You na. You are an idiot. Do you seek da-da-da? Do you seek to be da-da-da? Then you are an idiot. I think they're very nice people. Okay, so I mean, this is kind of like the problem here is that like we don't exactly know like what things are standing for, but we can probably guess. Based on like the symbols that we had, like wait, is this... no. So that's the road. So again, a little bit of cheating here because I don't exactly know like what they refer to exactly, but like I think it's filling the blanks for me. Okay. Do you want da-da-da? I have a path. Us. You go? Doesn't make any sense. You want da-da-da and you'll have the path. Too broad, I think. Swedish accent is the most funny thing ever. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Also, maybe we should have We should backtrack a little bit because I don't know where we are going, but... Ah! You literally tripped on yourself though. Ah! Wait, we'll do that later. I think it's like... It feels like also like an important puzzle. I'm not sure, but... I'm not sure if we should like wait or not to do this. Okay. I still don't know where it's leading, but... Oh wait, we can steal something? So I guess this is like... the flame torch. Ah, did you find the fire? So this might be climb? Oh, this is play? No. Do you want to road up to no, this can be climb. This is, yeah, play. Ascend, because it was the road to ascension, right? I feel like this game has some very actiony puzzles for such a chill game most of the time. Yeah, between that and like the sneaking, the stealth section, it's like it's a bit weird sometimes. Are you an idiot? I don't have the path. What, you ascend to... I think it's weird because like this is like a stative verb, and it's like there's like an like action verb. Idiot ascend. It's like you are an idiot like for wanting to ascend. I don't exactly know. Take the ring to the volcano. You want to ascend? I have a path. We will play. You climb the windmill, get the fire, and you'll have a path. Oh. You want to ascend? You are an idiot. Is that because we don't have an instrument? That's what they were saying, right? No, wait. You want to ascend? Do you have a mirror? Is that meant to be like in a very like derogatory way? It's like, oh, do you have a mirror? Look at yourself, you idiot. Disregard linguistics, ascend, you idiot. Everybody is so mean.
What?
Greetings. You are not a warrior. Do you want to ascend? You don't ascend, you won't find a path. We don't want to ascend. We found art or peace or nature here, I guess. Oh, to ascend is idiot. Ascending is stupid, I see. Because it's not just like, it's also, it can be an adjective, idiot, I guess. Yeah, they were saying that they were happy like being here and that there's no point in like ascending. I see, I understand. Oh wait, this is the climbing thing, what the heck? Did I expect to play like, how was it called, like... Oh, how was that game called? I can't remember. I can't remember, but like, you know what I'm talking about. Such a big thing and it kind of like disappeared. Floppy. Yeah, was it Floppy Bird? I can't remember. She's crazy! Ah! So I can go to the theater now, I guess. Oh, you like to play? You go to the theater. Goodbye. It's okay, Ellie. It's okay. Wait, we can go in the cave also. What are they saying, by the way? Now that we have Mowed. I am full of gratitude. I like... Nobody knows what they're yapping about. Wait, maybe we can do this, right? Also, why is this written like this? Oh, but that has to be like, right? It's not B, what the heck? Or is that... Yeah, okay. Beauty, B, and love. Nobody will think I'm say so anymore. I'm sorry, but like, did we even think that at some point? Do you like comedy? Wait, I need to show you this. Yeah, I like comedy. No, to be fair, your say so is. I think it's okay. Your say so, really. Most of my chat is say so anyway. Ah, we want to ascend. It was worth a shot. Well, they're literally ascending. What is this, like, class-based society with... like the staff having to, like, you know, go by foot? You say so if you say so. +2. +2. I mean, and even like, you know, on a conceptual level, like say so is a state of the mind, so... You can be say so while being like a pervert. In my opinion. If you say so. Okay, let's watch the play. Ah! The idiot bard sought to ascend. He found the soul. Wait. Go to where? He found the instrument. Go to the tower. He found the fire. Go somewhere again. He found a mirror. So this is not the first time we saw this symbol, right? Like, so the mirror is... He found a weapon. Oh, this is the levels, right? That's what we saw in the tower. So you probably are like the devotees? Like the temple, let's call it that way. I mean, what was the name of like the first level? The fortress?
Oh.
The idiot bard has found the path. Find the monster has found the bard. The music is amazing. This is like a very like yeah, burlesque music. Oh wait, we can watch again. Okay, let's watch again. I want to like see the beginning. Because I guess every item is like the name of like a level of the tower, right? So we don't know what this is like. Ah, the tower. Fire, and he found something. Yeah, we just don't have like enough information about the tower, I'm afraid. The idiot bard. Okay, so that's the text of like, what is it? Lines? Books? Okay, so we have the text of like the play. So let's say it's book. It should be impure. Monster book. Ah, brother. Okay, you are my brother. I see, I see, I see. Oh, so this is like the other way and we'll find the mirror, right? My teleportation room. I salute the man. Don't we have give? Seek won't find. We might not have give for some reason. Am I crazy? What is this like already? Let's ascend. Play. Book. Select a man. Okay, you get your +2. This is like an insane comment. Oh, crazy. Yeah, no, okay. We'll be back later. Or never. The way up. But what if I want to go in? I cannot go in the piece. I'm afraid. Wait, to the theater. So this was Agora at the end of the day. Wait, before, because it's a whole like labyrinth, I want to explore like this path first. Ah, okay. So it's leading like below the theater. Okay. So now we can go, I don't know. But wasn't that meant to also be like the theater? I don't understand. Also, this is our like mystical thingy, right? The men of the abbey are free. Temple? No. Free. From the fortress. So you have to be like people. Plural people. And I guess this is like freedom. Okay. That's pretty good. Oh, so that was theater because we were below, right? Well, I shouldn't... Oh, we don't care about like the mirror of like the lady, by the way. It's like... Was it here? Maybe it was not here. I can't remember. The Beatles were truly artistically free when they made Abbey Road. What the heck? The music is really going hard right now. Path to the windmill. Oh my god, there are like 1 million like side rooms. Everything is closed here. I need like a pen and paper to map this sewers area. Path to the windmill. What are they doing here? Oh, so we come back here. After the windmill. This is closed. So many like closed doors, what the heck? I'm kind of lost. Like, I don't even know what's like the... I mean, we should like seek the mirror, no? I felt like that was like the objective at the very least, like to... Because we want to ascend, right? So... We should like get like the mirror from the... Like below the theater. I feel like. But I did not get like any prompt for that. Unless like we were at like the wrong intersection, path to the windmill. Like, is this not like the thing we saw from like above with like the mirror being here? There was a gate. Yeah, I just can't... I mean, we should explore then. It means that like we just haven't found like the correct gate then. I guess we need to go like towards the agora. Yeah, okay, because yeah, I remember we saw the actual Okay, so let's go to the agora. There's also like this thing here. Path to the agora. A rat? Little rat? No. Path to the agora, path to the theater. So this is like an incorrect branch of the labyrinth. So let's stay up. Okay. Okay. No, okay, it was agora. I don't know why I thought it said like theater. Of course it said agora. Wait, so this is a compass that like she got. So this is not mirror. What is that supposed to show? So those symbols, we kind of like, if it's tower and sky, this is like maybe, you know, like hell or something like that. And those we saw like those symbols during the play. Oh, so this is just like north and wait. So this is not mirror, this was like compass all along. Yay, I do understand the bardic language. Okay, so we can open this door and then we can go out of here and literally like use the compass to go like in the... to ascend, right? we can probably stop there because I think it's a pretty good stream already. So let's go. So we literally stole the compass of like the woman, right? Let's just... Oh, you just disappeared. Sorry, I did not mean to click like on this. I did not mean to listen to you again. You are my brother, yeah. Okay, I understand like the you know, expression of like gratitude. Conlang became real lang. Thank you for graduating into like a real language. Very, very good. So we want to go there and there, right? Oh, so it was like not a tower, it was like the directional cardinals. It's like, oh, you want to ascend? Do you have a compass? Wait, so he lied. We really needed like the fire then. Satisfies long, long moment. I have like opinions on long, to be fair. But they are milder than what they used to be. Wait, so? What the heck? Do I need to use the compass? Is this the Lost Woods? Okay, but that doesn't make sense. Like, this doesn't really help me as a compass if you know you're turning around like this. Oh, true, the theater play. You are very right. So I have found the... Wait. So he found west he went. Okay, okay. You're right. But like... Wait, because I went here... Oops. So west is like... Wait, this is a bit weird. For some reason, west is here. No, it's not. What the heck? Okay. Oh, I need to check it every time, right? The instrument he found, north he went, so... North? What? Wait, but how do I... How... It's not indicating, like, the compass is not indicating where, like... West is, right? Like, it doesn't help me. It's just, like, rotating and, like, pointing in the same direction. Compass points north and you need to adjust, right? No, I mean... it points north? Wait, it pointed north in here. Oh, I just don't have to... Wait. Oh, yes, okay, you are right. Like, I need to... It points towards the north every time. That's weird. That's not like... Did they... Those people, they have never seen a compass in their entire life. What the heck? Are we doing like a relative north strat? This is crazy. Like, this is not how compasses are working. Okay, north he went. He found the fire and he went east. And then he went... Wait, he found the compass? And south he went. The weapon he found, west he went. Ah! The galleries. That will be nice, right? Composition, but so difficult with that. What the heck? Not a horror game. I'm not playing horror games in stream for a reason. And I did not sign for that. Wait, I can literally just find like a save point, right? And then we can... What the f... Oh, this is the impure ones. Oh, they cannot go into the light, I see. Your light blocked. Well, that's very good, but like, can I kill you by just like moving the... Well, no. But at least I can pass. Well, that's why like the symbol was a torch, right? Like to fight the impure ones or whatever. Oh, sneaking face. Okay, very good. Is the game saving like by itself? Less than a minute to go. Okay, we can stop here. We might finish the game next time. Do we have like one or two like other? I think we have like two other chapter to finish, right? So we might not be able to finish next time. Let me check. Chants of Sennar. Oh, wait. Okay. Also, the game is... Well, the guide is saying that like it's like 1 chapter and a half to finish, so... A screeching sound when the creature came out sounds like track 4 from John C's Rise Boy Sleeps album. I don't know what you're talking about, but like if it makes you happy to make this connection, then I'm happy for you. Okay, so we might try to finish it like next time. We'll see if we do the 100% because like I'm well, the true ending because I'm a bit lazy. But yeah, I think like, well, ending the fortress was whatever. The garden was interesting because I think the syntax was a little bit like uncommon. But yeah. I think also, again, like the game is very like lenient in giving you the translation for words that you don't actually know what they mean. But because of like their verification system, like you can kind of brute force things. We tried not to do that, by the way, I think. Like we tried to come up with like the actual meaning as best as we could. But I think it's like very much like a game that you can brute force. It is what it is. So for now, thank you very much. I will see you next week. Yes, because this is the last stream of the week. The game is cool. I think the game is like very fun. In any case, although I did not like. I remember I did not like the stealth section of like last time. I think the game works best as a pure puzzle game instead of like trying to like fit other things. Here we are back into a kind of like actiony game, stealth game, and I'm already tired about like doing like those sections. But it is what it is. So next week we might play Chants of Sennar again. We'll probably have like another like quote unquote educative stream that might be like a literary commentary, that can be like reading a journal article, that might be co-working. I don't know yet, but I'll get some inspiration in the weekend. So for now, have fun, enjoy your week, the rest of your week, enjoy yourself, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming, and bye-bye.